Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Field Advisor podcast. I'm your host, Kelsey Litchfield. I've been talking with Mike here for about 10 minutes. I'm like, we need to start recording because this is some good conversation. So Mike is one of our Illinois soy envoys this year. He's been a soy envoy before.
And we could see that specialty products is a pretty broad idea.
I was going to say it is what all entails with that. Today, I'm joined by two soybean experts, and we are going to talk early season soybean management and still some planting because there's still plenty of planting happening around the state of Illinois. If we're seeing tar spot come in, is it worth the investment of another pass of fungicide given what's happening in the markets?
Well, I think you have to look at your own situation. How many leaves are affected? What do the temperatures look like? Use a tool like the tar spotter out of the University of Wisconsin that can help you kind of determine your probability of a higher infestation.
Back with another episode today with someone who is new to the podcast, but not necessarily Field Advisor. Welcome, Matt Reardon. Welcome back to the Field Advisor podcast. I'm Kelsey Litchfield today here with our Illinois soy envoys. So we'll do a quick roundtable format today and talk about what's going on.
There's a lot of questions right now of just about herbicide programs and certainly from a residual herbicide standpoint, a lot of beans, especially planted early, where we stayed cold and, in those cooler conditions, we saw a lot of crop response out of some residual herbicide.
Let's hear some harvest reports from the field, any yields that you're hearing, bad or good, and any other field of observations you've been making within the past couple weeks.
There's definitely a lot of variability in the yields that, from what I've been hearing, is that it's in response to how well the stresses were managed. In the latter part of April, we went through some pretty cold, wet conditions.
But looking at the calendar now and what's to come, hot and dry weather, what should farmers be looking at? What should be on the radar? Anything else you wanted to mention before we log off today and head back to the fields?
I don't have anything. I'm ready to go back to the field.
I'm your host, Kelsey Litchfield.